Okay. Let me just fix this real quick. Hold on. We're gonna get this thing popping. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. God bless you guys. It
Peace
is
and love,
a Wake the F
everybody.
Up Monday, July the 20th,
Mhm.
2026, 3 minutes after the hour, guys. Welcome. Triple welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We hope all is well. We are back this week. Remember, we are on summer hours, but when we're here, we're going to get the job done. We hope all is well. We hope you had a great weekend. God bless all you guys. What else I want to say? Like, share, follow, subscribe. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, and God bless. This is where we get the job done. Most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. To this queen right here, Janice, good morning. God bless. And how are you?
Oh, good morning, Sean. Good morning, everyone. All is well. Peace and love, my beautiful people. And welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Today is Monday, July 20th, 2026, and it is great to be back. It's great to be here with you. In my backyard today, the temperature is 68 degrees, a cool 68 degrees, may I add. But the temperature is predicted to increase to somewhere like around what? What are we going to? Oh, 79 degrees. That's what they're saying. With sunny all day, sunshine all day. I'm loving that. Sunshine all day. I'm loving it. I'm Janice Segure from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Where you get your morning started right. Janice, how are you? It's good
Mhm.
to see you. I haven't seen you in a
Yes.
week. Janice,
Yes.
guys, if you didn't know, Janice invited me to her get together at her house, which I thought was really nice. I couldn't make it because I was close to her neighborhood, but I had a show to do and I was running late. So I want to say, just for the record, Janice, thank you so much for inviting me over to your house. I didn't make it, but I just want to say
You're
thank you.
welcome.
That was really nice and kind of you to hang out. You know, I believe it was your sister's birthday, and plus you were celebrating the 4th of
Yes.
July, I believe. And I want to say thank you, triple thank you for the invite. Janice, you look well. It's good to see you. And how are you?
I'm doing very well. I had a great week off, Sean. I got a lot of things done, but I was a little crazy because of the whole party thing, running around trying to make sure that I got everything in order and what have you. And everything went well. Everything went very well. I didn't get the opportunity to change into my little outfit that I had planned on wearing and what have you because I was so busy just trying to delegate everything. But after that, I was really happy. So I really needed that time off, like to just like decompose, to get myself together. So, but how about you, Sean? What have you been up to?
Well, I've been, me. I'm always running around. I'm working. I'm outside. I love what I do. Just a bunch of comedy shows, and I had an opportunity to chill and relax at home, and with some little downtime, because I'm not a downtime kind of a guy. I'm always running. If y'all know me, you know I'm all over the place. Sometimes even in my mind and my spirit and everything. So just to bring it down for a few days, you're not going to believe this, guys. I did relax for a couple of those days, but then I hit those streets again, and that's exactly what I did. And over the weekend, I did two church shows. One on Saturday night in Dover, Delaware, and then I was in. And I thought about you again yesterday, Jan. I was in Far Rockaway, Queens, all the way in the back of Queens. Uh,
My
uh,
neighbors.
yeah, boy, I don't know how they even do it. That should be his own planet, but that's another story. And had a good time. So yes, truly grateful that everything worked out for us during the weekend, and we hope you guys are doing well. Now, Janice, before we get into the show, action-packed show, we're gonna get the job done. And
Mhm.
and happy birthday to my daughter Arena, my oldest daughter. It was her birthday yesterday, and I got a call. I forgot to call. So I just wish her happy birthday.
Yes, happy
She's in her
birthday to
30s,
you.
almost 40 years old, and you know when you're getting old as hell when you got kids over 40 years old. So God
Yeah.
bless.
But yeah,
Yeah,
right. Thank God for Jesus on that one.
no doubt.
Because you're alive to see that.
And I was thinking like Janice does her own thing at work, and I do my own thing working, and I'm for sure that people can identify on a Wake the F Up Monday working at the workplace, because some of y'all that listen to the show is almost retired or even or very close to retirement. or just working and cruising through your life. And I remember having a job before we start, Jan. I remember having certain jobs in my life where I ran into different people that worked at the job as per supervisors or people who just didn't know how to communicate well with others. And I don't know about you guys, but I definitely wanted to punch a few supervisors in the face in my mind.
Wait, what?
They've been put in the one chat room if you had in your work career. There's been individuals at your job that just caused nothing but havoc, never a negativity. You couldn't stand them. You couldn't be nowhere around them. And matter of fact, you had love for the job. It's just the individuals that work around the job that made it uncomfortable, where there was a policy and procedure thing. And you just got fed up, but you know you couldn't do but so much because you had to make a living. You had bills to pay. But Janice, I bring all this up because in Philadelphia, I saw this video of these young ladies fighting at the airport. And matter of fact, Janice, can I show it to you real quick?
Please show me this video.
Okay, cool. I don't know if the music is in the background, but just one more time.
Wow. Not on the job.
Is that job or is it jail? Hold on a second. Let's see. Now, what makes an individual gets to this point to where you're at the job, you're in uniform, you're out there on the tarmac, you're at the airport. This is a very serious job. Everybody at the airport has a serious job to do.
Yes.
The pilots and the people who put the bags on the plane and security, the level of importance is on 10. And for two young ladies to be grappling on the tarmac like that, that's a serious problem. But have you ever got to a point where you want to physically fight somebody at your job? When it gets to that point on a Wake the F Up Monday, that's a problem.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
On the job.
Fighting on a job like that? That's crazy. Hold on, I'd rather be doing this.
Looking like wait, what's the character name from Martin? Jerome. Rony Rome.
Yeah, Rome. Yeah, you got that wrong. I'd rather be doing what Rome is doing than this.
What the hell is going on? Oh my God.
Now, Janice, on the Wake the F Up Monday, if you was a supervisor, because guys, you know how I feel about Janice supervising anything, I'm running out the door.
Yeah, because those two, they're fired. So if anybody's looking for a job at the airport, you should put your application in right now because they're gone. They're out.
Wait a minute, Janice. You're just going to fire both of them just like that?
They are fired.
Okay.
Why should they stay on? You just said, at the airport, security is so high there. Come on now. Y'all do your job. Protect the people. Check those bags or whatever it is they're supposed to be doing there. But they're fighting. You're fired.
Okay, Janice, let's go and welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning start right before we get into the morning bus. All right, Janice, I hear you. I get it. But what if one employee provoked the situation or one employee put their hands on the other one and maybe the employee didn't even want to have any contact and maybe the other employee started hitting again and maybe they were defending themselves? What if the aggressor, whoever the aggressor is, Right, they should get fired. But what about the other person that maybe they didn't have, maybe they didn't want to fight, and they was trying to avoid the situation. One more time, listen.
What the hell is going on? Oh my gosh! Bro, this is.
Now, this is where I agree with, and welcome to the show, guys. We are back. Summer hours, you know what that means. We could pop up at any time. September, we're
Like a
back. And don't
rainstorm.
forget, Shawn Harvey Morning Show Day Party, August the 28th. Wait, what's that? Let me check it right there.
29th, August 29th.
August 29th at the, I was going to say the warehouse. At Comedy in Harlem. Come on out. Have a good time. We're going to start that heavy promotion. Excuse me?
What time? I don't remember the time.
At 2:00 in the afternoon, from 2 to 5. It's on the flyer. We'll start promoting it now so we can get some folks to come out. So y'all come on out, day party, mix and mingle, fellowship with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Featuring Wake Up Team.
Yeah,
Now, Janice, I do agree. Before we move on, we get to the morning buzz in a minute, and we're back. Janice, I do agree that both young ladies should get fired, and I'll tell you why. From my perspective, I hear your perspective. You're like, fired, everybody go. I get it. And even if the other girl wasn't the aggressor, right, I still have to fire her because there might be some retaliation at the job, or maybe I might have to relocate her, because sometimes in situations like that, here come the other party coming back to the job or bringing somebody else to cause some type of disruption. So I think that, yes, I do agree. I even though I don't want to fire the other girl, but she's going to have to go too. But that's going to be a tough one. Guys in the chat room, should both of them get fired on the Wake the F Up Monday? Or should the aggressor get fired and the other young lady keep her job? Put a number 1 in the chat room. They both should get fired or one should stay. Janice, we already got your answer. They're both gone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they're both fired.
Now, one more thing. I just want to clear this up before we get to Janice, because once we get to Janice, I'm going to just shut the F up and get into the show.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want you to hear this video about this young lady, Janice. Husband, fiance called off the wedding because I think she invited the ex. But here, let's listen to it real quick.
Okay, y'all. So here we go again. I know y'all seen the video. Me on my wedding day, trying to calm my husband down and telling him, basically just saying, don't leave me. But anyways, he left me and decided not to marry me on my wedding day, on our wedding day, because my ex was there. I invited my ex. Now, before y'all get up on these comments with y'all motherfucking opinions, I haven't been with this man since college. And he was my first love. He was my first everything. And also, let me just say this, he invited me to his wedding. His wife didn't call it quits. But yeah, he decides not to marry me because I invited my ex. Which, yeah, I didn't see a problem with that. And I didn't feel the need to tell him because I just feel like it just wasn't that important. Because my mind was so on the wedding and so on him. Like, I just didn't feel like that part, was important. I just didn't feel like it was important. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And before y'all get in the comments and y'all start hollering about, well, how would you feel if it was da-da-da? I wouldn't have gave a damn. I wouldn't have gave a damn if his ex sat in the crowd and watched me marry his ass. But I don't know. I'm tired. I'm not finna keep on doing this shit. A bitch is just pretty for this shit. A bitch is just too pretty for this shit.
Boo. She stinks.
Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning start right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with this lovely queen, Janice. Janice, let's give you a round of applause. Let's do that. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
Now, guys, this should be an easy one, I think. I mean, for me. But I'll yield my time because I'm a gentleman. Ladies first, Janice will go, and then I'll close out my thoughts, and then we'll get into the morning buzz. But before we do that, Janice, let's turn up a little bit.
Turn it up. Yes, yes. Okay.
Janice, the young lady invited the ex, didn't even tell the other guy, the fiance, and he's like, I'm done. Now, Janice, what's your thoughts real quick? And guys, welcome to the show. Any place on earth where you get your morning started, right? We are back. This is summer hours. You already know what that means. That means we might be here, we might not be. But I know one place would be, that'd be Comedy Harlem, August the 29th. Get your tickets
That's
now.
right. That's right.
Janice, what's your thoughts?
She wrong. She dead wrong. Okay. No, she's wrong for doing that, really, because she didn't think about him at all. Now you're entering a relationship, a partnership, a marriage between two people, and you're not going to consider his feelings at all, or what he may think about it, or, so I think she's wrong because she didn't consider him or his feelings at all. She just said, okay, you know what? She invited her first everything. He was her first love, her first everything, her first everything. And that means that he meant and means a lot to her. In my opinion, he means a whole lot to her, a hell of a lot to her, and they have a really good friendship. She and her ex, her first at everything. They have a really good relationship. They're close. And so what? His wife didn't, show out like her fiance did. Maybe she did behind the scenes. Maybe she's that kind of a woman who is not going to, show off like that at the wedding. Like, okay, let's just get through this wedding, because they can get that stuff known, right? Like immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think. I think she's wrong. What do you think, Shawn? You think she should have gone through the wedding?
The first thing I'm gonna say is a shout out to LaShawn Haynes Jones and Princess Cox No Pause. And everybody, whoever else is in the chat room, because I think half the people don't even know that we're back. So, and that's my fault, guys. I should have been promoting it that we're coming back, and I didn't. And I'll be honest with you, because I've been running around doing stuff. And if you know me, I'm a terrible poster, and I got to get better with that.
And I ain't no better, Shawn. I'm worse than you are. Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna break out of my comfort zone and start. I'm comfortable here on this show, but I'm never comfortable doing videos. I got to start doing that, and I will. And I apologize because I didn't promote it, and it's folks probably don't even know that it's going on. But I'll get on as soon as the show's over.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, of course, this is the easy one. Like I said, shout out to my sister, Shawn Haynes Jones and Princess Cox. Much love to y'all. And whoever else is in the chat room, God bless. Okay, we know this is the easy one. We know this is dead wrong, but it goes a little deeper than that. Sometimes women have this, they want to control everything. Your women want to control things. Your women, you can't tell you nothing. You don't listen half the time.
All right, you starting off wrong, but go ahead.
That's what my second baby mother said.
She was right.
And a lot of times they just feel like, you know what, I'm gonna just do what I want to do. This is a wedding. This is my wedding. And a lot of women are like, it's hard for a man to get anything out, any words out, because women want to control the whole wedding. I've been through it. My wife, when I got married to my wife, all of a sudden she changed into this whole different person, like started controlling everything. I was like, why are you? And God bless her. I love her to death, but that's the truth. And for this woman to take control the way she did, stepped out of, broke all boundaries, not having the discussion with the man, bringing the ex boyfriend to the wedding is totally out of order. And let me tell you something. Even if this woman, D-Lo Mappers, we're back. God bless. Even if this woman said beforehand, like, "Yo, I want my ex to show up," I know I'd be surprised if the man would be for that. And let me tell you something: if you're a real man out there, like myself and Princess Cox No Pause and all the others, There's no way in hell that no exes is coming to my wedding. There will be none of that. I don't care how cool you are. I'm just, talking in general terms. I don't care how cool you are with your baby mother or the baby father. I don't care. You could be best buddies prior to the wedding. But no, you're not invited. That is not the kids, of course. The kids come through, it's no problem. But the kids and the baby father or the kids and the baby mother, absolutely not. Even if the baby mother is married or the baby father is in a relationship, it doesn't matter. That's a day for us. That's a day for us, for our union. We don't need all these other folks around, especially folks that we all had sex with back in the day. So I'm not going to be sitting there, standing there, and the with witnesses in front of me, the state of Pennsylvania with a piece of paper, and the almighty God sitting over there confessing my commitment to a relationship, and I got the baby father or the other baby father that used to smash my soon-to-be wife in attendance. That's not happening.
No.
That's not happening. It's never going to happen. Now, some people are okay with it. They're open-minded to it. And God bless you. Y'all can bring the baby father, the baby mother, everybody's whole big happy family. That's absolutely, that's a no-go for Harvey. Now, where does it stem from? Yeah, where did it go? Yo, why you feel that way, Harvey? You're insecure? No. I just feel like there's a moment in time where it's just for the both of us. And that's one of those moments where we celebrate with friends and family, not exes, friends and families.
Right.
And if there are kids involved, then bring the kids. Yeah, drop the kids off. Make sure they got Vaseline on the face, and they're gonna spend the night or whatever, and they're gonna enjoy.
Right, because it's not Macy's. This is not no friends and families, situation going on right here. No, we ain't Macy's.
That's right. And then after that, I'll go a step further than that. All that being cool with the baby mother, baby father. Okay, what they saying?
Mathis said, I'm not being cruel, but all my exes are dead. Like, literally? Are they literally dead? Or are you just like, they're dead to me?
Yeah, no, she's absolutely right. When we get a certain age, everybody that you had sex with start dying. I told you recently the chick Sharon with the fat ass from Webster Projects I used to mess with, she recently died. So when you get a certain age, all the people you used to have sex with start falling off. It's a natural thing. So shout out to D-Lo Mathis that she done outlived the folks that she used to smash.
Yeah.
And shout out to her husband. He's still alive.
Yes. Thank God for Jesus.
Make out with your husband because of the dead ones, D-Lo. And when I tell you this, man, I'm old school and I don't care what you say before we get into the morning buzz. If you're friends and cool, if you're cool with your baby father and baby mother and your buddies, and I step into the picture, all that buddy stuff stops. I'm your new buddy.
That's right. I'm the buddy. I'm your best friend. I'm
your little best friend now.
That's right.
Okay? We're not doing all of that. Oh, we cool and talking on the phone and the baby mother and the baby. We talking about Nixon 5. No, not Nixon 5. We're not talking. Did you see the game? No, we keep it business and that's it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Shawn. It's not about insecurity. It's not about insecurity whatsoever. It's just that things happen.
It's about boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries are set now.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to sit there and be married and then my baby mother come over here and we cool like that and I'm talking on the phone with her and I'm sharing my problems and all that and relationships and all. That to me is out of order, disrespectful, and now you going over those boundaries of the relationship. I might be an old-fashioned guy. Maybe the younger generation, they're all cool like that. And you're not coming over. It's Christmas and all of Thanksgiving, all of that. We're not doing none of that.
No. You don't have.
You're not coming through, and we're not my baby mother not coming through talking about hello, how you're doing. Knock it off.
Right. It's unnecessary. They don't have children together. Why are we still in a, close relationship like this? Like, and why does she have his phone number to begin with? Like, that was how many years ago? Many years ago. Like, why are you all still keeping in touch? We have no family together, no children whatsoever. So no, I'm not for that. Back off.
Well, hold on. But now that you said that, you got me hyped up. And if you got kids involved, pick up and drop off. Keep it pushing.
Keep it moving. That's
right. Keep it moving. That's okay. Leave the gifts to me and all of that. All that stops too. Everything stops.
Leave the gifts at the gift table, okay?
That's right. And but you see, as a man, you got to have those conversations with the ladies. You got fellas. Some of y'all fellas are bitch ass niggas. Or as AGY would say, bitch ass neighbors. You don't have those conversations at first, and you let everything slide by. You let everything keep going by. Walk on by. Bam, 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 bam.
Okay.
So some of you men are to blame. Because you don't have no backbone, because you soft as hell. And why are you soft? Because you smoking, you sucking on that hookah pipe, and you're eating the glizzy.
What? Sean's okay, Shawn.
Am I going off the rails a little bit?
Yes, I would say so. I think Shawn is lost.
These young men out here have the hookah pipe, inhaling non-tobacco or tobacco strawberry flavored smoke, and they're eating the glizzy, or AKA the shaboing boing.
The shaboing boing boing.
You're 32 years old and you got the missile meat in your mouth, and you got the big pipe with the bubblegum flavored smoke. And you let all this happen, and you let your girlfriends and your ex-baby mothers run all up and down your punk ass. Listen to your Uncle Harvey. I've been around the block.
Okay.
I was for the streets. I'm not for the streets no more. I'm for naps and peace and taking my medication.
And tranquility. Okay. Are you wearing flip-flops now, Shawn? What's going on over there?
But some of y'all men want to sit there and cater to these women. No.
Yes, cater to us.
No. These women,
these
women out here in these streets, and especially the one I live with right now, crazy as hell. Don't get it wrong. Janice is out of her mind. Okay.
Yes. Step to me wrong and I will be out of my mind, okay? But yeah, cater to me all day long, baby, yes. Because I cater to him, so yeah, cater to me. You cater to her, she caters to you, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter sometimes. And sometimes y'all go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
That's right.
And that's how women are wired and built right now. Okay?
Because you cross that line.
Women, and how fascinating is that I'm with a woman that's out of her mind. I love my wife to death. And maybe there might be a part of me that like the cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. But what I will say is this before we move on. Every woman that listens to this show right now is out of their mind. Mrs. MG, out of her mind, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. D-Lo Mathis, lights on, nobody's home. Janice Segure, out to lunch.
Completely.
LaShawn Haynes Jones.
Let me just say,
She's gone. She's psychopathic.
Mathis
And there's
said
nothing wrong with it. But that's what I'm saying, fellas. You got to know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with the ladies. They're out of their mind. They're crazy. We love them. We love them all. Can't live without it. But no, that's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Mathis says she was still hitting that, by the way. Just want to throw that in there.
She better be still hitting that. Look, she lives in Central North Carolina.
I'm talking about the fiance, the woman, the bride was still hitting.
Yeah, right. Back to that real quick. Right, D-Lo Math is absolutely right. Yeah, he's still hitting that. He's still hitting that. Like, come on, knock it off. We're not doing that.
Yeah. Right.
Hold on, G. Let's before we get into the morning buzz. You know, Janice, before we get into the morning buzz, you know, in my lifetime, you know what's one of the greatest moments in my life, Janice, and I've had some great moments in my life. Yeah, and thank God for Jesus at this age. It's all good. My acceptance level is at 100%. When it's time to go, it's time to go. I'm done. But one of my greatest moments in my life, Janice, you know what it was? Can I share it with you real quick before we get to the morning buzz?
Please share it with us all.
One of my greatest moments in my life is when I sat down, Janice, and I accepted the fact that I was crazy as fuck.
What a relief, right?
Janice, it was liberating. It was a sense of clarity when I sat there and I thought, why am I doing all the crazy things that I'm doing? Well, guess what? Before you try to get better in your life, just admit the fact that you are out of your mother effing mind. And Janice, when I sat there and I accepted the fact that the lights are on and nobody's home, and I continue to buffer all day because my process is slow, because I can't compute fast enough, and I got all this noise in between my ears, guess what happened, Janice?
What had happened, Shawn?
The floodgates opened.
Okay.
When I admitted the fact that on that rainy day years back, that I was like, I'm crazy as hell, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then I looked in the man in the mirror and I was like, Shawn Harvey, embrace your crazy, sir.
Yeah.
Embrace your crazy. And my whole thing is sometimes before I move on, Janice, after the show, I want you to look in the mirror and that big ass mansion you live in. And I want you to go to the mirror and go, you know what? I'm crazy as hell. And smile. And embrace it.
But you know what, Shawn, like you said, it's liberating. It really is liberating when you accept who you are, you know, your downfalls, your faults, all of that stuff. You know, it's like, okay, you know what? What a relief. Okay. I am who I am.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. A shout out to Diane Hall in the chat room. Diane Hall is out of her mind too. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to the morning buzz. Thank you, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Feature Wake Up Team. I apologize for not promoting this thing. Hey guys, I got some free passes also to the Poconos. We do the comedy show every Saturday night at the Warehouse Tavern and Grill. Come out to the Poconos, get a hotel room. Comedy show is on me. Hit me up in the inbox, call me. Or if you can't make it like in the next few months, like I'm being the Poconos that weekend. I want to hang out with you. You know, it's Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team listeners, free passes to the comedy show every Saturday night in the Poconos. And that, you know, that's coming from Janice and myself. If you're in the Poconos, free comedy show, you don't have to pay. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, folks. I appreciate y'all. Janice, to get into the morning buzz, 34 minutes after the hour. I'm done. We're going to hand it over to Janice. Janice, yes. I appreciate you for allowing me to go an extra minutes.
Okay. And let me just say, you know, hopefully you'll add some hotel information along with that. Those free passes, so people can know, you know, what's the closest hotel to stay, you know, because I'd like to know, so I don't have to leave early.
Put a number one in the chat room if you're crazy as hell like Harvey. Put a number one chat room if that's if you can identify that.
Well, I'm gonna put a 1 in the chat room, Shawn,
Please.
because I definitely identify with you.
And it's okay. I'm gonna put some number ones in the chat room. What's what?
Mathis, man, she's hot today. She said all comedians are crazy as fuck, and she's right. Shawn said what?
What does occupation has to do with it? Dilo Mathis, are you saying that you're not crazy and that you're sane? And by the way, if you're sane and you got your mental together in your life, matter of fact, stay away from me. The more sane you are, the more I don't want you around me. I need crazy around me. Go ahead, Janice.
Yes. Well, Shawn, let's talk about the World Cup. I know we got a whole lot of stuff that we could talk about, but I just want to talk about the World Cup briefly because guess what? The finale was yesterday in New Jersey at the MetLife Stadium, and Spain defeated Argentina 1-0. But did you know that there was a violent brawl that broke out immediately after the 2026 FIFA World Cup final? Did you know that, Shawn?
No, I didn't.
Play the video, please, because I put a video up in the queue. So there, show the video.
That's what my second baby mother said.
Shawn. And the announcer back there making comments like it's all is good, all is well, and Spain is the world champion. In the meantime, they are going at it on the field, okay? But here's a close-up. I put another video in the queue for you, Shawn. It's a little bit of a close-up, of what happened. So you want to show that real quick?
Let's give a round of applause for Janice. She's on point.
Crazy. Okay. So I'm thinking all is well, all is good. The game, oh my God, Spain won. And, there's so much excitement. Everybody's happy and thrilled, But in the meantime, the cameras aren't showing this, that these mofos are fighting. I have one more video that I want to show because I thought it was absolutely funny that this guy is sitting in the middle of the field, with Spain, one of the teammates there, praying, but in the background, they're throwing hands. Do you mind showing that one real quick, please? Just a short one.
That's what my third baby mother said.
Lordy.
Your final score from New York, New Jersey in the 2026 FIFA World Cup final.
I'm like, dude, get up. Get out the way.
Go ahead.
No, I was just like, dude, get up. Get up. Be here. They're coming your way. Like, they're fighting. That's crazy. And you know what? I don't believe that was televised. It's a kumbaya moment. They don't want to show any of that. But anyway, go ahead. What say you, Shawn?
Well, before we move on to our next story, and thank you, Janice, we appreciate you. Yeah, you're always going to have the Sharon Barnes is in the chat room. Sharon is crazy as hell, too.
Hey, Sharon.
Shout out to Sharon Barnes, Nixon 5, you already know. We always got the one praying guy. There's a lot of praying guys. There's always the guy going down to his knees and praying to his God. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? And he's gonna pray while everybody's got their, it's like the devil and it's like Lucifer and God and Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So the guy was praying to God on his knees, as he should. He was connected to his higher power. And only 10 feet away from him, it was a Lucifer convention where people were grabbing each other's necks and trying to kill each other.
A
So the
Lucifer
optics looks
convention.
weird. You have to be over there with the guy that's kneeling on the ground praying to his God, then getting another man putting his hands on my neck. And I don't care how old you are. And remember, I'm 14,000 years old. I ain't trying to have no man do this to my neck. We're not doing that.
Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, some of you ladies like the hand to the neck. I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Even though one day my wife did choke me one time when we was in the room playing.
Oh, were you sure you were playing?
Yeah, I told her, I said, calm down.
Shawn, did you just say playing?
Yeah, we did the play in the
Play.
bedroom, and she did this. Yeah, Sharon Cuckoo. I mean, you missed my last segment when I said all y'all women are crazy. See, at least Sharon Barnes, and I appreciate all the ladies in the chat room who admit that they're crazy as hell, because I don't want no sanity around me. I want some type of level of crazy from 0 to 5, something moderate, a 2, maybe 1.5 or 3. Now, if you're crazy 4 and 5, I got to stay away from you. I mean, I think I'm at a 2. Janice, from 0 to 5, I'd say I'm at a 2, because I'm old as hell. Maybe when I was young, it was like a 4 and I was out of control. But at this tender age of 61, I'm going to give myself a 2. Janice, between 0 and 5, what would be your crazy number?
5 being the highest, I would say that I'm somewhere around 3 or 4 at times, because now I feel like I have every right to lose my everlasting mind. Like, I can go crazy right now. Okay, I do not like that. That happened to me, and I don't like it. And I'm going to speak up. And yeah, I'm going to lose my mind. I don't care who sees it, who knows it. I don't like it. I wear my feelings, everything on my sleeves right now, as they say. So yeah, I'm about a 3-4. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's give you a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What else you got, Janice?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Well, you know what? Let me just say that in reference to the World Cup, it was a historic event. Okay, 48 teams played, 104 matches. Okay, in 16 cities, U.S., Mexico, Canada. Was the first halftime show ever, which makes me think, why? And I said this before. They should do that kind of thing with the NBA. The NBA, the finals, that's a big thing here in our country. I think they should have a really big, halftime show as well, just like the NFL. People are looking for that. I was looking for it over the, during the last game. So I think they should do that with the NBA, and I think maybe they will. What do you think, Shawn? You think they'll do something like that?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Spain. I lost my money. I put my money on Argentina. But I was struggling with this because the Argentinians, I don't know what they're called, and the Spaniards, they don't like black people. So sometimes I grappled with that. But I did enjoy the World Cup, every moment of it. I watched a lot of World Cup. God bless all the men that were out there playing soccer on its highest level. Also, the fans who are supported, so shout out to the World Cup. Who was the halftime performance?
Madonna, Shakira, Justin Bieber, and who was the other team? BT something or another. BTS. I don't know those guys, but
but a
lot of people do. They're big.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, I don't know if the NBA is going to do it on that type of level, but yeah, this is on the world stage, so it makes sense. So shout out congratulations to Spain. And speaking of that, Donald Trump dumbass was on the field, but we'll get into that later. What else you got, Janice?
Well, let me just say, maybe I don't think he announced who he was rooting for, because I felt like this. When they said that he was going to be there in Jersey to watch, I was like, well, who is he rooting for? Because whoever he's rooting for, I'm going to root for the other team, opposing team, and maybe I'll win some money. But I never did find out who was he rooting for. So, okay, so moving on to the next topic here. This is about
Hold on a second, guys. I want y'all to put the hearts in the chat room. Show each other some love. I need to see Janice. Put your hearts in the chat room if you don't mind, guys. Y'all put the hearts in the chat room on the Wake That F Up Monday. Where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, turn down for what? Come on, put the hearts in the chat room.
I gotta go find my hearts.
I put the hearts in the chat room first. Let's see some hearts. Put them in the chat room. Welcome to the show. 44 minutes after the hour. Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice. Go ahead, Janice.
Yes, Sean, we've been away for way too long. I can't even find my hearts. Wait a minute. No, here they are. I got them. I got
Richard
my
just
heart.
put the black heart in the chat room. Sharon Barnes just put the hearts in the chat room. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you guys. Go ahead, Janice.
Yes. All right. So let's talk about Milena Logan. Milena Logan is a 27-year-old North Carolina woman, right, who went to a Honda dealership in Florida to test drive a vehicle. And of course, after they did all the formalities, they gave her the keys so that she could test drive this Honda Civic. And she did just that. Now, usually these test drives, they take about 15 to 30 minutes, I believe. Well, homegirl didn't show up. After 30, 45 minutes, guess what the Honda dealership had to do? Summon the police. And guess what Milena did when the police spotted her? She ran. So, Shawn, I did put a video up. Would you please share this video with them of Milena running? Sending the police.
Officers spotted multiple alligators swimming directly toward the woman. They shouted urgent warnings, demanding she swim back to land. She quickly ran out of stamina and felt large, unseen creatures bumping against her beneath the surface. 5 officers entered the river one after another to conduct the rescue.
There's 3 officers going in the water. They're going to bring her out. They just said, cut the nonsense and let's take her out of the water. So they're going to do that right now.
This is dangerous for them as well. All right, so you have several rescue and police officers grabbing her.
Okay, that wasn't the video that I wanted to show. That was part 2 of what I wanted to show. I can't find part 1. It's somewhere over there.
That's fine.
But isn't that crazy? She took the car for a test drive, did not return. 2 hours later, the cops found her. She jumped into the water. Which was laced with alligators. And they had to jump in there after her and pull her to safety, because before they were just throwing the rafts, out there, the lifesavers in there saying, hey, come on. But she would not. She just kept pushing them away. But then when she realized that there was something, beneath her, because she could feel them brushing up against her, that's when she was like, okay. But they jumped in after her. They had to jump to save this woman. Okay. How cuckoo crazy is that? Talk about being cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. Go ahead. What say you, Shawn?
I say this, Sharon Barnes, can I call you after the show is over? Put a number 1 chat room, Sharon. If I could call you after the show is over. My first question is, what kind of car was she test driving? It better have been it better not been no like a Nissan Rogue or something. It better have been some kind of Lamborghini or some kind of Rolls Royce. What type of car was? Please tell me that this wasn't a Nissan Altima, which, by the way, they're taking out the market next year. And what kind of car was this? Don't tell me it was a Mitsubishi. Come on. Tell me. Don't tell me this was a Kia. Tell me that you was in a Cadillac, the 2027 Cadillac. What type of car was this, miss?
Let me tell you.
Have to get in it and drive off. And let me tell you something. The last time I test drove a car, I guess I can't remember, we were driving in the parking lot of the dealer. They wouldn't even let me drive into the street. And I had a salesperson with me. So before I yield my time, the salesperson needs to get fired. Why is she driving the car by herself? Secondly, what type of car was this? Third, mental issues. We just talked about that.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
It was a Honda Civic 2024. And let me just say, the police had a difficult time keeping up with her. Okay. 2 trucks had to block her in order for the police to catch up with her. Okay. That Civic was just, it was gone. It was gone. She left them behind. Yeah. So just saying.
So now that makes sense. One of the most popular cars for young folks that like to race and soup up the car and make modifications to it. The Honda Civic was one of the most popular cars to be stolen in the United States for generations. Now it makes sense. Miss, it was worth it. But why did you jump into the lake? What was that all about? Now you got additional charges. You almost had the alligators about to eat your ass up. Miss, I say this, you need to be in jail for 2 years because you could have killed, no, man, I'll give you 5 years. Could have killed somebody, kind of got eaten by a shark, and you are now a menace to society.
Yeah, well, these are the charges, okay? Resisting an arrest, absolutely car theft, grand theft auto is what they're saying, fleeing and eluding, battery on a police officer, because apparently she attacked one of the police officers. So yeah, those were all the charges that she faced. Okay. Oh, resisting rescue ropes. She resisted rescue ropes. Okay. Yeah, and she fought the responding officers. That's what happened. Okay. There you go. There you have it.
Let's get Mr. Rich Wilson. Rich, God bless you, man. Right, he says it right. That's our kind of crazy, right? 11 and 12 scale, right? That's the type of crazy we're looking for, guys. Welcome to the show, only place on earth where you get your morning start right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Future Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice Nixon 5. What else you got, Janice?
Okay, well, I know you mentioned something about an NFL player. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. What was his name again? Shaquan something.
Yeah, and let me ask you. I know Janice is gonna talk about this real quick. I saw a lot of videos, a lot of floods in New York City over the last couple of days. We'll get into that. Right. We'll get into that in a minute. Go ahead, Janice.
Right. Well, that's not much I want to say because I just heard about this, but Shaquan Barkley and his family were inside their Chester County, Pennsylvania home during an attempted burglary. At least one suspect entered the house, but fled before police arrived. No one was harmed. Authorities are actively searching for 2 suspects linked to a white SUV. Shawn, did you hear about that? Well, what did you hear about it? I should say.
Well, I heard, and to get a flood story real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. This is the times that we live in today. Shaquan Barkley, one of the top NFL runners, and didn't they win? Did he win a championship? Right? Princess,
it didn't say.
Shaquan Barkley win a championship in football? This is the times we live in today. Like, that's why you gotta be careful posting a lot of stuff on social media, because the streets are watching, and they broke into his house while the family was home. That must have been very scary. I'm sorry that he went through this with his family. I hope all is well. But you superstars. Oh, he did win a championship. Refresh my memory. How did he win the championship? When did he win the championship? With the Eagles, right? What year was that? 2 years ago?
Yeah, I'm looking at something else, Shawn. I'm trying to find
Shaquan Barkley and all the other superstars and NFL and football players and basketball players. Y'all be careful out there. Listen, the economy is bad right now. Y'all can't be sitting up there, wearing your jewelry. Not even jewelry. You can't even have your family. Don't even come outside. Don't be on social media. Like, it's hard out here in these streets. Gas prices about to go back up to $4. AI's taking away a lot of jobs. It's the most expensive country to live in. If you live in New York City, you better be making about $2,000 to $3,000 a week. If you live somewhere in the suburbs or in the middle of the country, you better be making $1,500 a week. And you got to be. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And these young folks, they see these other young folks on the come up, and they're millionaires, and they're not. And they said, you know what? And it's probably somebody that knew him, that went to school with him, but wasn't good enough to be on the football team, or one of the last individuals that got cut. And then Shaquan became a superstar and a millionaire, and he got mad and went to his cousin and said, let's rob this neighbor.
Yes.
And Shaquan Barkley and all these players, you are worth millions and millions of dollars. Why you don't have no security? Hold on, let me see real quick before you move on. Let's see. How much is Shaquan Barkley worth?
Saquon Barkley's net worth is estimated to be between $30 million and $32 million. $30
to $32 million, bro. Get your security guard. How much that cost?
Yeah.
$25 an hour, $30 an hour. Let's say you pay your security guard $30 an hour for the night shift. How much is that? Let's go to 35. 35 times 12 is $420. $420. Let's say he worked 4 days out the week. Times 4. That's $1,600, bro. You can't.
It's got to be 7 days out of the week.
To a security guard, man. You could pay a security guard $75,000 a year. That's not going to touch none of your paper.
Right. Right.
What's wrong with you people? You got a whole family there, bro. Get you 2 security guards. If I was worth $100 million, I got me a little security guard. Why not?
Yeah.
I bet you Jay-Z got security guards. Let's see.
Well, he doesn't make Jay-Z money. But still, I think he should be able to pay $3,000 a week at least for one security guard, right? 7 days out of the week.
How much do the rapper Jay-Z pays for his security detail? Watch this.
Jay-Z and Beyonce spend about $4 million each year on their security, and their total security investments, including property upgrades, are estimated to be $88 million over their lifetime.
They spend $4 million for security a year. Shaquan, come on. You can't spend a little $50,000?
Shawn said.
Yo, you got neighbors in your house with the white mask on like this? Come on. Stop being so cheap, bro. $32 million. Jay-Z spending $4 million a year.
Wow.
My security guard, of course, is $10 an hour. No, it's $7 an hour.
$7
what else
an hour.
You got, Janice?
Yeah, well, my security is about what, $200 a month. Yeah, so,
so my security is the Ring camera on the door. That's I know that.
oh, yours is paid for and over with, right? It's fully paid for. Well, in reference to the weather, the air quality index is at 52 right now. But last week it was over 100, nearly 200 last week. And there are reports, and this is all in reference to the fire over in Canada. The winds were blowing this way to the east, northeast, to the south, whatever. And I don't know about you all, but when I walked out of my house, it smells so bad. It did not smell like burning wood or fire or anything like that. I traveled throughout New York City, and I got out of the car and I could smell the same stench. It did not smell like fire. I learned later that it wasn't fire or burning wood that I was smelling. It was a combination of those things, including chemicals such as formaldehyde. We were inhaling formaldehyde and a whole bunch of other chemicals. And that's why they kept on saying, wear your mask, wear your mask. But they didn't tell people that chemicals were burning as well. Okay, throughout the air. People, as I'm walking throughout Manhattan, Shawn, people were coughing and carrying on. Mandani, shout out to Mandani, because he provided free mask at your fire department, police stations, and libraries. And yes, I skipped a doodle, right on over to the library and got myself a mask because it was that bad. It was that bad in Manhattan. I mean, you could barely see 2 blocks down, and you know how long the New York blocks are, but it was really, really bad. But in reference to the weather, you were talking about the flooding and things of that nature. That was crazy too. Go ahead. I'll let you speak on that now.
Well, anything I saw, and guys, put a number 1 chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number 2 if you did. And you feel free to put your, what number of crazy you are from 0 to 5. Janice says she's about a 3-4, a 3. I'm a 2. I would be a 3-4, but I'm just getting older now, and my crazy is not can't compete with aging. Boy, I saw some horrific videos of buses trying to get through streets in New York City. Someone said it was in Queens and Brooklyn. Man, it said some parts of Manhattan. I was sympathetic to my New York cousins for all this flooding that was going on throughout the city. And when it rains, it's going to flood in New York. It's just the infrastructure, the way the place is built. There's nowhere for water to go. So I just pray that everyone's all right. And before we go, Janice, yesterday I did a church show. Because guys, if you don't know, I do a lot of clean shows. So I did church shows all weekend. I haven't had an opportunity to curse until this morning, Janice. And Janice, after the church show yesterday, which was a fabulous show in Far Rockaway, New York, and Queens.
Yeah, that is really far, by the way.
Which is very far, yes.
It's ridiculous.
And I left out of that area. I got on the Belt Parkway to go to the Verrazano Bridge to take me into Jersey, to take me to 287 South to connect to come here to Pennsylvania. And Janice, when I got to around Coney Island exit on the Belt Parkway,
yeah,
there were 2 cars smashed up going towards in the other direction towards going east towards Rockaway.
Uh-huh.
And the cars were smashed up and people were outside and we were on the other side, rubbernecking and because the traffic slowed down because we all, you couldn't help it. You had to look at this one. There was a Mercedes-Benz truck that was flipped over and then there was another car smashed up, right? But everybody was outside the car. So it seemed like everybody was okay. There was an ambulance out there, but Janice, the fire department blocked the highway going eastbound, going to Rockaway, going all the way out to Queens at the Coney Island point in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, okay.
Janice, now I'm driving west. I'm getting out of the city. I'm going up to that Verrazano. I'm out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're familiar with the Belt Parkway over there, what I'm talking about, put in them on if you're familiar with the Coney Island exit over there.
Yeah, well, it's always crazy over there, by the way, heading in that direction you're talking about, heading back to Queens, heading back to Long Island. That side, it's always crazy on the Belt Parkway. But go ahead.
I totally agree with you 100%, Janice. But this time, there was 2 fire trucks, Janice, that were on the eastbound side of the Belt Parkway.
Okay.
Because they were conducting the investigation and cleaning up. And Janice, when I tell you the traffic, because it was at a complete stop. Everybody was out their cars. Everybody was out their cars and looking. There was nothing they could do. Janice, this traffic was backed up from the Coney Island area, that exit, Janice, all the way into Staten Island over the Verrazano Bridge.
I believe it.
I was driving. It must have been a 10-mile traffic jam from the Belt Parkway in Brooklyn, backed up on the Verrazano Bridge, going on the other side of the bridge, Janice, into Staten Island. I couldn't believe what I saw.
But Shawn, what about those people who are stuck right underneath the toll? Like, is it going to keep clicking on them? Because they're stuck. They're stuck right there on the daggone bridge. They're stuck right there underneath the daggone toll. They can't move. Like, that's wow. That's
so unfortunate. Right. So unfortunately, like if you was going to the airport, you missed your flight. You're done. Janice, I estimated that once they cleared up once the fire trucks moved, it might have took over an hour for people to get from the Staten Island side all the way to Coney Island and keep going east. That traffic was done. It looked very hazardous and scary.
It would have taken longer than that, Shawn, because on a regular, it could take you about an hour just to get to that point. For me anyway, all the times that I've traveled across the Verrazano Bridge trying to get into, Brooklyn, get back to Nassau County, it's just so congested right there. As soon as you are on that bridge or you get off that bridge, it's congested right there. It takes forever. So I'm pretty sure they spent most of their night trying to get back home.
That's something else. Well, and I feel for some of them folks that got that check engine light on while they're sitting in that traffic. That's not going to be good. But anyway, guys, we truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. We had a great show. We are back this week. Remember, summer hours. We're out the following week, and then Janice is going to take over for a week because I got to go away. And after August the 16th, we'll be back, full time. So we appreciate y'all. Remember, I'll be promoting, and Janice will be promoting Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team Day Party at Comedy in Harlem on Saturday, the 29th of August, right around the corner, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. You'll come on out. Let's have a good time. Janice, you have the last word.
Yes, come on out and have a good time. And speaking of me hosting the show during the time that Shawn is off, I would appreciate it if you all would send me some stories that you all may be interested in sharing, maybe something inspiring that happened to you. I'd love to hear about it, and I'd love to talk about it on the other side, So yeah, I'll I'll give you all my email address or whatever. You can send me some stories. Okay. All right. The next show, Shawn, I'll post it up there. Okay.
Gotcha.